Hello everyone, it's Dr. Michael Odunade, aka Double Money International. I want to use this medium to let you know one or two things going on in our world as we speak. There's much we ought to know that's supposed to make us better, to improve our life, to make us get position above almost all the Olabalu around us. One thing for sure is that we are in the pool of wave of motion. We are in the pool of wave of motion. What do I mean by this? That means we are constantly moving, and according to physics iceberg principle, it is impossible to determine the exact location of a moving projectile. If you fire a projectile, boom, can you again determine the location on motion? No. As for now, maybe quantum technology might help us later after, but as for now, according to that iceberg principle, it is basically impossible to determine the exact location of a moving object. What is the significance of this in relation to human development, and particularly myself, my life, and all of that? I want you to have this at the back of your mind. There is nothing that is permanent. Everything is moving, everything is changing. The body is vibrating. You might not be able to know, but if you subject it to a good microscope, you will understand that nothing itself is stable. Everything is shaking, everything is moving, and that is why things work the way it is working. But so many vast majority that are not aware of this reality, they thought anything can happen anytime based on expectation. No, it is what we allow that eventually happen. And if you want something not to happen, there is much more you can do to guide against it. How many of us want to be rich? The rich don't want you to be rich. Just like you don't wish many of the rich well too. Now let me tell you the reality. You can leave your zone and move on higher, particularly in the aspect of becoming richer, in the aspect of becoming better, the aspect of getting yourself positioned. How do you go about doing this? What you have to do is first to realize that you are wrong at where you are, so you have to move on. Reality of life is what I'm telling you, that I am not comfortable, I am no longer okay with this my present position, and I want to step up, I want to move on. Once you are ready for that and you are determined, it is equally said that nothing will stop a determined mind. Nothing. If he is confronted with the ice, if he cannot climb, he will go through it. If he is confronted with a mountain, if he cannot fly, he will go through it. If he is confronted with a valley, he will stroll down, and all of that. Even water, you can walk on it, you can swim it across. One thing is certain: to always be relevant, you must always be conscious that you're moving, and that's just it. Now let me tell you, the money we're spending, it happens to be paper for now, but it was not like that before. There was a time that trade by barter was involved. Again, cowrie and shell, we were recorded about gold and silver, many things in regard to precious metal. Now we are talking of fiat currency. Fiat currency is giving way to digital currency. The digital currency, when its time comes, will give way to something else. But now that we are still in fiat, we've got to move on. Cryptocurrency is helping us, either you know it or not. It's helping us from the terror of inflation. It's helping us from the wanting more of government activities. It is helping us from ritualists. It is helping us from theft. It is helping us from loss of life. It is helping us to save our ozone layer. It is helping us in the world we call deforestation. Either you know it or not, let me remind you, the paper money we're talking about was made of wood. Yes, paint and all of that, artificial and all of that. So let's leave story for storyteller. I'm just to tell you the truth. Cryptocurrency will help us so much. You can no longer steal. Corruption will be reduced to barest minimum. If I don't want to exaggerate, it will remove it entirely. Yes, corruption will be removed. Safety will be in place. Territorial boundary will no longer count. Freedom and peace will be instilled into so many people that believe in this what I'm talking about. And you have to make sure you do everything humanly possible to get yourself positioned. One of the things I love of Warren Buffett is he said, and I laugh, he said, and I quote, "If others are afraid, I keep running into something when they are running out. And when they keep rushing out, I start running in." And that is one thing in particular that makes him stay ahead of his game. Away from it, I want you to get to know this. Belief is what rules the world. It was believed that rain will come, and that guy called Noah started building ark. It's crazy. Don't you believe that? It's crazy. It's crazy, you know. Rain has never come before then, but he believes it's going to rain. Something, somewhere, somehow told him it's going to rain, and I'm sure that's God. And he started building the ark. Yes. Now again, Bitcoin, when it was introduced, it was said to be nonsense. It was said to be scamming. It was said to be this one scheme or the other. But what is it now? Didn't you carry lives like so many other guys? When your friend was telling you it can't work, let it go, and you give it up. How far now? Look at your guys that are into it. How they doing? Of course, it's not too late. There is God of opportunity that is bringing so many other opportunities our way, and I want you to get yourself positioned a bit. Don't mind me, just mind my word. I can be a bit jovial, you know. Don't mind me, just mind my word. Think about it. Even if it seems to be nonsense, drop the noun here and go on with the research so that there will be value for your time watching this video. There's much going on in our space. War on this, fight on that, and all of that. Do you know that practically now, Nigerian government, despite all the loot recovered, despite all the money made, despite all fuel we are selling, despite all mineral resources tapped and untapped, despite human capacity and the taxes from all companies and agencies, yet we want to increase the VAT from 5% to 7.5% in order for them to be able to pay minimum wages of 30,000, despite the fact that they ask you to go to school, you spend about between 16 to 22 years of your life searching, working for that certificate. Now you are through with the certificate, it's becoming more or less useless. 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, you've not been able to do something for yourself, and this same government is what you want to rely on. You know the truth. And what my Bible tells me is that when you know the truth, you get set free. When you know the truth, you get set free. Then, if these things that we are relying on is not working, we have to try something else in order for us not to be insane. They say those that are insane are those that are doing the same thing repeatedly and yet expect different results. Hope you are not one of them. Yes, I'm asking you again. Hope you are not insane. I hope you have the right frame of mind. Yes, you have to work on yourself. You have to dare some other things out there legitimately, legally. Something that EFCC will stop you. Man, you receive a lot of 2 billion and you give account of it. They make their research and they say, oh, so sorry, sir. They give you twirly and you keep going. That's what I'm talking about. Not fraudulent activities, not Yahoo Yahoo. There are so many opportunities out there that you can take advantage of. If you care to know more, you can just get in contact with me. Search for my number. You can get it on Facebook. You can get it on WhatsApp. You can get it on Google. I won't call it here. I won't call it. So go ahead and do your research. If you want to know better than others, you have to do something about it. Then that's what one of my big boss said. The Bishop Oyedepo, he said, if you know little than others, you control them without stress. If you want to control the affairs of your life at ease or with ease, if you want to be in charge of good stuff, if you want to have good capacity you are looking for, then don't hesitate. Like this video if you want. I don't care. I'm not relying on it, but you can share it. You can listen and listen again. Do something about your life. If you don't know what to do, go search for my numbers and let's talk about developments. There's so much both physically and online, depending on your predisposition. So let's talk about it. Cryptocurrency is the next big thing. There's some other good business out there that are doing well. Yes, I'm sure. Make sure you stay tuned. Much will still be coming your way, and get ready for greatness. Thank you.